Hello people, it's me again. And once again, I'm here to tell you about companies and contracts. If you take your phone company for instance, whether it's AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, whoever, they have deals to get new customers. But as for old customers, they don't care. They already have you. And by you having their device, a lot of us are not comfortable with change. And a lot of us remain someplace to where they're constantly bringing the bill up. If you take Comcast, for instance, Comcast, they report one bill and, tell you this is what you'll pay. But however, throughout the time of your contract, you notice that your bill actually goes up. Is that because you signed an agreement? Yes, it's because you signed an agreement and you're stuck. There is really no services right now that will allow you to come in and not to be under contract. Well, you can go to Metro PCS, you can go to Simple Mobile, Boost, and yeah, they have phone service. But let's talk about cable. When here in Florida, you're talking about monopolies, especially South Florida, you have three people to choose from, actually two. You have AT&T and you have Comcast. Guess what? You're screwed one way or you're screwed the other. Because technically, you get cable or you get an HD antenna. And if you get an HD antenna, you may not get all the channels you want, but you still need internet. So pretty much you're screwed no matter how you look. Because allowing them to get you to sign a contract, which means that I'm not going to break contract for a period of time. And if I do, I'm willing to pay this money to get out of contract. So basically, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. I have a situation where I dealt with Vivint, and right now, accordingly, they say I owe them $2,400 and some odd dollars. But thanks to wording in their letter of the termination of contract, they never stated how much money am I to pay them monthly to get out of contract. So my little push on this is, okay, I prefer to give you $10, $15 a month for the next 10 to 15 years. To let you see that this is wrong. Yeah, I'll end up and pay more. Yeah, sure, postage and all of this. And no, Amscot, the money orders are free, so I don't pay for the money orders. But I'll end up paying more just for postage. But to be honest, it's worth it, because this allows me to fight back in my own way. Because as long as I legally give them a good faith amount every month, guess what? You can't attack my credit. And personally, I would probably be better off if they did attack my credit, because that way they sell it to a creditor. And when they sell it to a creditor, I can renegotiate the buyout with a collection agency. And yes, collections do come off your credit report as soon as you pay them, because you want that in writing. But I'm not telling you people to get out of contracts with all of your companies. I'm just saying, you have to read your contract. you have to ask your questions, because if you don't ask your questions about the contracts that which you sign, you'll end up in a situation where you're not happy. Right now, I have a situation with AT&T to where their specialists get a phone and will give you one for free though. But okay, now here's the relevance of that special. I have 2 phones, so you're telling me I have to add a 3rd line in order to get a phone? You really have to ask yourself, who is this benefiting? Is this benefiting you, or is it benefiting the company? Because this doesn't benefit you, the person that's paying the bill, at all. Only thing this does is add to it, which adds to your debt, which adds to your stress, which adds to the negativity that comes from balancing your checkbooks every month. So, you know, when dealing with cable services, okay, you sign on, $99, we'll give you everything. Wait till the contract's up, or wait till the contract is nearly up, and watch how much the bill just go to. It'll change by $1 here, $1 there, $1. The changes are so gradual that you don't notice it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're like, hey, hold on, what was going on? It's too late. It's too late to be hollering that, because it's the damage is done. People, start making companies responsible. Start making them liable. Start making noise. Because if you can't make noise about what's yours, you're going to be a pushover when that time comes, and it's you that are sitting here and complaining about, oh, my bills are too high, my phone bill, my light bill, my whatever bill, because you never took the opportunity to sit down to read the contract. Because legally you are allowed to make changes before that contract is signed. And if you read it through, you'll be able to see where there may be able to go up on your bill. And that's why they ask, did you read the contract? Don't make that mistake. Read your contracts.